Hey there, I'm Daven Michaels with my partner,
We are live.
Chad Nicely.
All right.
All right, welcome to the 3-day business masterclass. And we know that we had major technical issues yesterday. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We won't dwell on it, but we'll talk a little bit about it. But we kept saying for the last 5.5 months,
Break the internet.
we're going to break the internet, exactly. And then you got to be careful what you wish for, because that's exactly what we did. We blew out our mailing platform, our text platform failed, and we blew out the live stream platform.
Done.
Yeah. Now everything's working. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. And we're super psyched to be here. Welcome to the 3-day business masterclass. And drop into the chat right now. Let us know where you are joining us from, and we will acknowledge you, just to kind of let you know that this is not a recording. We are live. So far, we have almost 3,000 people joining us from all over the globe. Our mission was to empower 10,000 future entrepreneurs to start their own online business, a lifestyle business that they can run from anywhere on the planet by your own terms. You can have a life that you design rather than a life that your business dictates for you. And our mission, our big, bold promise is we're going to show you how to start that class in 3 days. Matter of fact, we're not just going to show you, we're going to hold your hand. We're going to walk you through setting up your own online business. We're going to show you how to generate leads. We're going to show you how to attract your first client. And you're not just going to be learning, you're going to be doing. By the end of this class, you'll be like, I could do this, because you will do this. You're actually going to be generating leads in real time. You're going to see results. We're even going to look at your social media score, and we're going to raise that. So it's all experiential. You're going to see it all happen right here. Chad, I can't believe this day is finally coming.
Yeah, no, it's finally here. I am so excited. Look at the chat.
It's blowing up. It's blowing up.
Oh, man.
I love
it's
it.
going to be a good time.
Should I acknowledge some of these people?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's do it. So we have, let me see if I can stop it long enough to look at it. Okay, maybe. Let's see if I go like this. Wow, I still can't quite slow it down. Okay, now okay, so Ryan Hansen. Oh, it's going almost too fast. Wait, let me see if I can do this. Here we go. Maybe.
Yeah, good luck with
I'm
that.
trying. Well, there's a feature that lets me slow it down, but it's going too fast. It's going too fast. Wait, Vivian, what do you do? Like that? 2 fingers. Boom. Ah, I got it. Okay, wait. All right, wait.
Y'all should see this. This is funny.
Wait, I got it for a second. Boom.
Oh, my gosh.
Slows it. Wait.
I'm trying to get
Boom.
it on my phone. It's just going too fast.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this. Boom. I need a real mouse. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Okay.
Like
okay. You know
real
what?
mouse?
It's loud. It's bigger over there. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna borrow your computer for a sec. Okay. So, how did you do this?
I should send you a Zoom.
I didn't. Okay, so Wolfgang. Hello, Wolfgang. Carlos from California. It started moving again. Okay. Okay, I can see you guys on the board there. Oh, no, you're going. Anna McKnight, Susan, Ryan, Todd. Ay. It's going too quick. You guys are moving so fast. But I really want to acknowledge you guys and say your names.
Let's just say hello to everybody.
Yeah, but
and that way we don't leave anybody out.
I know, but I want them to.
You're not going to win that.
I know.
There's too many people.
I want them to know that we're live, though. Like.
Well, what's the date today?
Today's the 28th? 29th?
Oh, and
So
by the
today,
way, we have
okay.
a very, very important announcement.
The elections.
To make. Yes,
Yes.
it is elections. None of you are going to
Well,
leave
the
this
debates,
call.
the debates.
Yeah, the debates. Yes,
Yeah.
not the election.
Right, the
None of
debates.
you are going to leave this call to go to the debates, right? Like, we need you to type in the chat here that you are going to stick around 100% no matter what, because we know who you are.
Well, especially, Chad, you said something like starting your own business is going to change your entire life.
Yes.
And the debates are not,
Oh.
right? Can you watch them later on YouTube? Yes. Can you watch us later live or as we're?
You're not going to get the experience.
Well, are you going to be able to watch this later on YouTube? No, you're not going to be able to. This is not going to be on
you're not
YouTube.
gonna
This
get
is
the
this is
experience.
private. Yeah. So welcome. So let me tell you all how this came to pass. And by the way, we have a pre-show, and many of you joined us. We had, I think, about 700 or 800. We hit 1,000 on the pre-show. 1,000 people joined us in the pre-show, and we talked a little bit about why we created the 3-Day Business Masterclass. Our mission was to empower 10,000 new entrepreneurs to start their own business, and that's our goal. Hopefully, we'll hit that today. We had a snafu yesterday, which kind of messed us up, but so far, thousands of people are joining us, and we're going to show everyone how to start their online business. We're not going to leave anybody in the dust. We're going to hold your hand and walk you through the entire process. And the way this came to pass is Chad and I have been self-employed forever, almost all of my adult life. How long have you been self-employed?
Since 1998.
1990. How old were you when you started your business?
I'm like 22 years old.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna go there, right?
Okay,
Because
okay.
I'm younger than you are.
You are. I started my business when I was 15. Anyways, a long time ago. And so, we've been self-employed all our lives. And we both have, thriving businesses, which is great. But when COVID hit, it was a big wake-up call, right? You think you have
Didn't see that one coming.
Didn't see it coming. You think you have this totally bulletproof business. And I remember in my business, I'm in the contact center business. I do customer service. I do virtual assistant service for small companies, customer service for larger companies. We have about 500 plus. Well, we're closing on. By the end of this year, it'll be about 800 or 900 people at 123 Employee at my company. And so some of our largest clients in the first 2 weeks of COVID cut back their staff 90%. And so we went into panic mode. We're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? We created a war room. We created a solution. And today we're looking at having our best year ever. And I know the same thing has happened for you in your business, Chad. But at the same time, we realized, there's going to be so many service businesses that are just going to go out of business.
Yeah, it's definitely the right place at the right time. And what's amazing to me is, because we're old school, we've been doing this for a long time, this whole social media phenomenon, like, are you kidding me? Like, there's thousands of people here in the chat, and we're able to see people from all around the world right now. That didn't happen back in 1998, right? Like, it's never been easier to create an online business. And there's never been a time where it makes more sense than now. So that means that you are definitely in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, but when we conceptualized the 3-Day Masterclass, we realized that so many small service businesses were going to go under. We predicted a massive decrease in small businesses and a massive surge in micropreneurship. So what do we mean by that? Well, these mom and pop businesses, restaurants, dry cleaners, you name it. These are businesses that probably didn't get anybody rich, but families were able to survive on them, right? They were able to put their kids through school on them. They put food on the table. They had a good living. And then that disappears. And then what? Well, entrepreneurs, when they have their back to the wall, they're forced to innovate. What happened for us is all of our clients were small businesses. They innovated too, which is why we're going to have such a good year. But we know that when these businesses go under, they're going to start micro businesses. And what are micro businesses? These are virtual businesses where you can run your business from a cell phone and laptop from wherever you want in the world. Chad and I have brick and mortar businesses, but we still run our businesses from a cell phone and laptop from some of the most exotic places on the planet. We teach people how to do this. And so we knew that there'd be this huge decrease in small business, huge surge in micropreneurship. And we said, you know what? We want to be a cause for change. We want to make a difference. And so we took care of ourselves first. I mean, sometimes you do that. It's like the analogy of being on an airplane. You take care of yourself, and then you hand the mask to your kids, right? But we did, and then we were like, how can we help other people? And of course, we profit. We profit from what we do, but we also wanted to help people as well. So we came up with this big, bold, crazy idea to empower 10,000 entrepreneurs to start a business in 3 days. Not easy to do, but here we are. And we want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of it. And one of the ways to get prepped for what we're going to be showing you how to do on the masterclass is to be in the membership and go through the steps in the membership. Chad, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, and it's even bigger than that, right? Here's the thing. Daven and I, even though we said it in a jokingly manner, the words came out of our mouth that we are going to break the internet. Like, there's something to say with intentions, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to think about how powerful that is and how powerful you are, and that you really can have the life that you desire. But you have to decide right now. Number one, I am committed to be here for all 3 days. And number two, here's what I want to receive out of this. And when you go through the membership training, you're going to get very clear on that. You're going to figure out, okay, here's the reason and the purpose why I'm on this call. Here's how much money I need to make in my business, down to the cent. And here's what's going to happen if I don't do that. Here's the consequences, and here's the people that I affect in my life. Because you're not just letting yourself down, you're letting down everybody that's counting on you. So this opportunity right here, I don't know if you've ever attended any other webinar or training or live feed or challenge or event or whatever you can call it, okay? I can promise you that we can promise you if you just show up for this class for the next 3 days. And I want you all to type in the chat here and say, yes, I am 110% committed to being here all 3 days. And if you can do that, we will hold you by the hand, show you exactly what to do. We're going to have a good time doing it. We're going to have amazing contests, massive engagement, and it's going to be an experience unlike anything that you have ever seen before. And if y'all are looking at the chat right now, it is blowing up. And the reason why is because now we're getting started. And now we have that synergy, energy, passion that's going to lead you to the success that you desire. So I think it's fair to say that, what's the word you use? An infotainer? Is that what you say?
Yeah, we're edutainers.
Edutainers. Okay, so we're edutainers. Just like if you were to go to a comedy and if you were to see the comedian up there and he's doing everything he can just to get you to laugh. If nobody's laughing, he starts to feel very awkward and starts feeling out of place. And that is us, because our job is to show you the path, to show you exactly what you need to do to be successful in your business and have the life that you desire. But when we ask you questions, or when we want you in and 100% committed, and we want you doing the steps, and you see the countdown timers up there and things are going nuts, you gotta respond to us, okay? Because if you don't, you're gonna see me like hide underneath this desk because it gets to be very uncomfortable. But I don't think we're gonna have a problem based on what I'm seeing here in the chat. What do you think?
I think, look at it, it's blowing up.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to acknowledge you guys. And when it slows down, and I'm not telling you to stop talking. When it slows down, I can see some of you guys. So I can't right now. It's moving to. Oh, wait, there we go.
And they're just getting warmed up.
Okay, Ajit, Carson, Curly,
boy.
Curly. I know that name. Patricia, Mary Stead, Christopher DeLong, Zeno Deep, Teresa Carter, Elza. Oh boy, Rock the World. Chris. Okay. I'm going to read it again later, though. I'm going to acknowledge some people later.
So what he's getting at is usually we would take the time to call out each and every person on the call.
It's not possible.
Right? And in this case, it's not possible. And the numbers are just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And we already know that. However, we can still all put the intentions out there for what we want out of this class. And that is, we want you to learn, and you're going to do it on this call, to how to put together an online business. And we're going to show you the easiest way possible, and you're going to discover everything that we've done for you, not just for this class, but with the platform that we've built to do 95% of the work for you, the amazing strategies. You're just going to love this. And I'm telling you right now, Daven, I am unemployable. I feel sorry for the person that tries to hire me today.
Same here.
Right? Like, that's just not going to work out too well.
I always say that if I wasn't self-employed, I'd be flipping burgers, because that's about all I'm qualified to do beyond being an entrepreneur, which I'm very good at.
Yep. Cool. So, all right.
Oh, wait, now I can read it real quick. Dean Richardson, Jeff Turnell, Juanita Clark, Ray Catoli. Every time I do it, everybody starts saying, hey. Now it's Ray oh, boy. Yeah, a lot of people.
Okay. Now, here's the other thing, and I get it. I saw somebody say one person, not guys, and everything else. All right, so I'm just going to come out and apologize and accept responsibility and let you know that I spent 20 plus years in Wyoming. So you will hear me say y'all, you will hear me say guys, you will hear those things, even though I'm going to acknowledge right now, I know that there is amazing men and women on this call, and we have them employed in our company, and we have coached both men and women for the last 15 plus years. So just let me put that out there right now. Also, it's going to be pure, utter craziness up here. And so if you're here going, I I don't know about that guy. He's just too much for me. Then I'm just going to apologize ahead of time. But I'm going to tell you right now, if we bring that energy level like through the roof, like we're at a live event, all we need is like party streamers and everything else. You all are going to get massive results, and you're going to love this whole entire thing, and it's going to be worth you spending 3 days. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Should we talk about what happened yesterday, or should we just jump into getting everyone trained?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So did we talk about it already? I can't remember.
Kinda. You kind of did.
We talked about it in the pre-show.
No, we talked about it.
Did we? Well, in that case, maybe we should get things going. I mean,
We broke the internet. That's what he's trying to say, right?
yeah, exactly. You
But
have to be
let's not do
careful
that anymore.
what you wish for. Yeah,
Yeah, let's not do that
exactly.
anymore.
Yeah. So what happened was it was a confluence of three things. Our email provider, we broke it. We hit it so hard, our app crashed. So when you guys clicked the button to get through, you couldn't get through. That was really, really bad. Yeah, it was really bad. But we know that 10,000 people tried to make it. We just know that you couldn't get through. And then our text system didn't work, which it's working today. I think it sent double text to everybody. And let us know if you got, actually, let's not bother about that in the chat. And then finally, our streaming system went down, which is live stream. And so if you're ever looking at doing a live event, I suggest you don't use Vimeo. It's a piece of junk. But now we're on YouTube Live, and we're very, very pleased with YouTube. Everybody loves YouTube, right?
Yep.
And just lastly, one more chance to try to acknowledge Mildred. I can't do it. Mildred D, Ray, Colati. Okay, a lot of people. Yeah, so should we jump into it, Chad? We've got a lot of work to do over the next 3 days.
I think we should explain how this is going to work so that everybody knows. So we will be doing a slide share presentation, and then you will see us on camera. And then we're going to have contests and all kinds of amazing things for you on this presentation. So the class is set to be a 3-day class schedule. So this is day number 1 because of the little bit of issues we had yesterday. Okay, so you haven't missed anything. What's going to happen is we're going to go through the steps here, and we're going to lay the foundation in this call, and then we're going to give you homework. Now I call it fun work, and I can't wait to see the results tomorrow. It's going to be incredible, right? So we're going to give you homework, and it's important that you actually do your homework. So can you please commit to getting that done? Like 100%. Are you totally committed? And we said it during the warm-up session. We need you to eat, sleep, and breathe this class for the next 3 days, and it can absolutely change your life. Okay. So, is there anything else that we need to add?
No, I think we're
Should
ready.
we get to it?
I think we should start rocking and rolling.
All
yeah,
right.
let's do it.
So, if we want to go ahead and bring up my slides here, if we could, please, Johnny. Did you want to introduce the staff before we do this?
No, I think
Okay,
we
cool.
need to get running. Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
If we
Lots
go
to
ahead and
cover.
bring up my slides.
It's right there because we're live one right there.
Okay,
Yep,
perfect.
cool.
Perfect. Okay, so this is day 1 of the 3-day masterclass. Congratulations, you are here. You are in the right place, and we are going to do this. Now, the first thing is we need you to go to the link that you see right there on the screen. You're going to go to joingroup.me. Now, this is very important, okay? We absolutely have to have you in the group because it's here where we're going to celebrate your success, okay? So I need you to go to joingroup.me. And what I want you to do is I want you to type in the chat when you have that done, okay? So let's see, right there, joingroup.me. All right, type in the chat. Say I have that done. When you have it done, yes. And I'm watching your chat over here on the screen. Good. Done. Okay, great, perfect. All right. Now what happens is, if you haven't done this yet, you're going to go to this link, joingroup.me. Now we're not only going to use this group to determine how you're doing in the class and celebrate your success, but on top of that, stay up to date with this group because it's here where we can send you notifications. We can let you know what's happening with the masterclass, and that way you never ever miss anything. Okay? Is everybody good? All right. Good stuff. Now, let's talk about our mission here. You kind of briefly talked about it, but let's go into more detail with this.
Yeah, absolutely. So our mission was to empower 10,000 future entrepreneurs in their business. And again, we know that there's going to be a massive decrease in small businesses because they're going to go out of business. But we know that those entrepreneurs are not going to stop. They're going to want to create a new business, a lifestyle business, one they can run from their cell phone and laptop from anywhere on the planet. And we know that people who have JOBs, stands for just over broke. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. JOBs, they know that, look, if something like this is going to happen again, they have to be in control of their life. We knew that. We knew that was going to be a concern. And so we said, you know what? We want to be a cause for change. We want to empower 10,000 young, bright future entrepreneurs and current entrepreneurs to go out there, have an online business, generate a ton of business online, and we're going to show them exactly how to do that. We're going to hold your hand. We're going to walk you through the process. By the end of the 3 days, you will have all the tools that you need to start your new online business. That was our mission, and here we are doing it right now. We've been working on it for half a year, so really excited to make this all happen for you today.
Yep, incredible. Okay, so do you want to tell them about the gift for
graduating? I do. So if you've been in the membership, you've probably seen this, and if you haven't, get excited, because as your graduation present, when you graduate from the 3-day masterclass, and people have asked us, well, what do I have to do to graduate? All you have to do is show up all 3 days, okay? So stay to the end of the masterclass. When it ends, we have a gift for you, and we're going to give you a hotel stay, 4 days, 3 nights at the hotel of your choice. There's a massive list of hotel choices. Maybe tomorrow we'll show a graphic of the site so you can see all the different hotel choices. And you're going to get 4 days and 3 nights. There's no catch. It's free. It's for you. You may be asking, well, how can you give me a gift that's valued at $800 to $1,000? I will explain. So we work with a company that grabs hotel inventory that's not used, and they give it to us. So we'll explain. Hotels know when they have a slow time, right? They know when they won't be at full capacity. So they take those excess rooms, they give them to us to give to you, knowing that when you stay at their hotel, you'll, eat at their restaurants, and if you're in Vegas, you'll gamble at their slot machines, you'll get massages and so on and so forth. And they realize that, it's better to have that room with somebody that's going to be spending money at their establishment as opposed to having the room vacant. So they give them to us. We're going to give them to you. All you have to do is stay to the end of the masterclass, and you will receive this this hotel vacation valued at $800 to $1,000. So I mean,
perfect.
Great, right?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. If you are watching this presentation from your phone, what we need you to do is we need you to stop. You need to get to a laptop. You need to get to a desktop. You do not want to do this from your phone. And the reason why is because we're going to be doing actual work on this presentation. And so we're going to ask you to go to different sites. We're going to ask you to open up the group. It's going to be very, very hard to do from the phone. Now, the good news is, however you were able to get on this call, you're going to be able to do the same exact thing from your desktop. It's the same exact link. So you can go back to your email, you can go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right into the masterclass, and you'll be on your desktop and your laptop, okay? It's important, so go ahead and type in the chat here. Are you on a desktop or laptop, or are you on the phone? Want to make sure that you are not on the phone, okay? Now, knock on wood. Should we ever experience technical difficulties? I don't see that happening, but understand there's over 10,000 people expected to join this call. All you need to do is exactly what we just said. Just go to the same email, refresh that link, and it'll take you right into the same exact presentation. Okay, don't stress it. We will, however, keep you updated. But there's a lot of people that are registered for this, so it takes time to get those notifications out. Just everybody type in the chat right now, go to the same link. That's all you're going to do should something happen. And if you have like audio problems or something like that, if you can't hear, just refresh the page. It'll be okay. All right? Perfect. Now, after this class, what we're going to do is we're going to roll into the behind the scenes recap. And it's here where you become informed. All right, here's what you can expect. The first thing is we're going to have behind the scenes. We're going to show you exactly what's happening, what this setup's all about. Massive group engagement. They're going to have live Q&As, so we're going to do our best to answer the questions. It won't be that chat there, but we'll go into the group and we'll take some questions there. We're also going to talk about the membership, what you should be doing with the membership, and then we're going to have some more contests. So stick around once the official recording is done with this, once the the actual class format is done. And then we'll go into the behind the scenes recap. You don't have to do that, but we highly recommend you do. All right. So again, we want you to join the group. You can go to the link that you see right there on the screen, joingroup.me. And as you're doing these tasks, as we're asking you, what's going to happen is you're going to be earning points, badges, and rewards. So if you've gone through the membership, and if you haven't, it's okay. We're going to teach you that right after this class. Then you should already have some of these badges, which is why you see those orange check marks. Now, when you're done with this class here, well, you're going to receive Masterclass number 1. That's the badge in the bottom left corner. And then tomorrow for the second class, you're going to have Masterclass number 2 badge, number 3, and then there is a surprise badge that happens at the end. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Since everybody has said yes, they have joined the group right there with that link, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and open up the group and we're going to do a roll call. And it's here where I'm not going to say that we want to break Facebook, but we definitely want to, we don't even want to blow this up. I don't even know the terminology to use anymore. What do I say anymore?
Quiet storm.
Yeah, we just want you to do a roll call in Facebook. Now, this is how we know that you're here on the call. So I'm going to say roll call, okay? Who is here? Who is here on session number 1 and you're ready to rock and roll. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make this post here in the group. All right, so you can see it right there on my screen. And what I want you to do is I just want you to comment down below. Let us know that you are here. This is how we know, okay, this person here, they made it all the way through, right? Because we're able to tick that you're here. And then this is how you're able to receive your badge. So let's see if everybody is go ahead and commenting here. Here we go. Here come. And I'm telling you right now, like, I don't think Facebook's going to be able to keep up with this, but let's do it. Help us create the biggest experience anybody has ever seen online, okay? So I'll start reading out names, but I won't be able to keep up with it. So Josh, Elizabeth, Diane, Ayana, Simhill, Christine, Luke. Hey, good to see you, Luke. Courtney's here. Good to see you, Courtney. Herbert Green, Connie, Justin, Wade. Okay, and it's a done deal. Like It is just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Okay, so that was a great lesson because this is what we're going to be doing on this call. We're going to show you something, and then we're going to put a countdown timer up on the screen, okay? You'll see that. You're going to go do the task, and then what's going to happen is you're going to tell us when you're done inside the group. Now, throughout this call, there's 2 things that I need to introduce to you. Number 1, we have something called a light bulb moment. That is the epiphany moment. That's like your big aha. And the way we like to say this is that one tip, strategy, resource, whatever it is, that one thing that you just discovered, that you just learned, it was worth you being on the call just for that one thing. That's a light bulb moment. When you get a light bulb moment, please share it. Share it in the chat, share it in the group. Doesn't matter, share it everywhere, right? Go scream on the top of the Empire State Building. That's the first thing. The second thing is this right here, okay? We're going to go ahead and put those timers up there. And then we're going to come in here and you're going to tell us when you're done. All right. And that way we can tell when the majority of the call has been done. So like he said, it is going to be a live experience and we're going to get you results on the call. Okay. So I just want to make sure it looks like, wow, everybody is definitely here in the group. And I'm not even going to try to click that because it's just going to keep loading and loading and loading and loading. So perfect. Okay, now what we're going to do later on in the call, I'm going to explain how this works, is we are going to do something called a live giveaway. Okay, now with a live giveaway, are we going to give away cash?
Absolutely.
We're going to give away some cash.
Cash grab.
How many of you would love to have a cash grab? Type in the chat, let us know, yes or no.
We're going to do it now?
No, we're not going to do it now.
Come on, let's do it now.
No?
Come
okay.
on.
All right. You can do it, but
can we?
Well,
or did you
the
want to
thing
wait?
is we don't have anybody registered yet.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so
okay.
I'm getting to it. I want to give everybody a chance to get registered.
That's fair.
Here's how this is going to work. You're going to go to the link that you see right there on the screen, registertowin.me. Now, what happens is you're going to click this link, and now we're able to notify you. We're able to get the link out to you. You're able to join these classes so that you don't miss anything, okay? And as soon as you do, not only are you in a position where you're going to receive the updates, you're going to be notified, but on top of that, you're also eligible to win the giveaway. And we are going to do that live on the call tonight. Okay, so I want you all to type in the chat here, right? And we will definitely say chat versus group. Okay, so we'll say type in the chat, and that is the YouTube chat. And then we will say type in the group when we want you to do the group. Okay, so you're going to go to registertowin.me. All right, and you're just going to go ahead and click that green button. And I want you to go ahead and type in the chat here. Let us know when you got that done. Just type the word done, and then we will know. We want to give everybody a chance to come on inside of here. So you're going to click that green button. Okay, let me know. Let me know. I'm over here too. I got your chat here, over there, over there. We're everywhere here. Your chat is the most important one. Good. I'm seeing done, 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 done. Good. Perfect. That is what we love. By the way, how many of you are feeling the energy? How many of you are feeling the synergy? How many of you are feeling the passion? How many of you are like, you know what, I am in the right place. This is different than anything I've ever seen before. And remember, on top of that, we're going to get you results.
That's right.
You're going to leave this call with things done.
I'm
right?
feeling it.
You feeling it?
I'm feeling it. I'm pumped.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm used to keeping up with the chat, and I don't even think I'm going to try anymore. Okay, so speaking of promises, here are our 3 promises to you. It's important, and you have to know it is hot in here. We have lights on it. We've been doing this. We've been committed to you for the last 6 months, right? We are in this 110%. We're going to ask that you also give us the same, right? So our promise is to you that you're going to learn how to attract your first client online. You're going to learn how to put together a real online business. And you're going to know exactly how to engage an endless supply of high quality clients using what's called our foot in the door strategy. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet, but how many of you know what the foot in the door is? And
yeah, people in the membership, many of them know.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody yet, right?
Yep.
We're going to show you exactly what to do with that. And you're going to know how to scale your business as big as you want to. And all we ask, I'll tell you, one of my heroes is Denzel Washington, the actor, because he told me something that absolutely changed my life. And he said on the path to success, you only have to have 2 things. Number 1 is consistency. And we know that you're going to exercise consistency because you are 110% committed to being here for all 3 days. And number 2 is discipline, which means you're going to have the discipline to show up each and every day. And when we ask you to do something, when we ask you to work on something, because we're going to actually critique your work here, we're going to do our best, right? Then that requires discipline, right? And it requires you understanding, having those intentions and saying, yes, I want this. I am all in 100%. Okay? So those are our 3 promises to you. You're going to have a system that allows you to scale as big as you want to if you have the discipline and consistency. What we need you to promise us, number 1, be positive, be open-minded, get dialed in on the intentions. What do you want out of this call? Forget everything you know about not only attracting and engaging clients, but everything you know about online marketing, being an entrepreneur. Like, we're going to make this very easy for you. And you're going to say, oh my gosh, I wish I had discovered this so many years ago, right?
Yep.
And number 2, we need you to promise, and we want you to type in the chat, say, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. Just light that baby up. We need you to promise to show up each and every session, ready to implement the steps that we show you. We need you to get engaged with the group, not only on the call, but after the call. Go out there and make connections, because these connections will absolutely change your life, right? And we need you to finish your goals, which means you're going to earn points, badges, rewards. You're going to receive all those goals inside the membership. And finally, there it is again. You will hear me say it. I will sound like a broken record. Discipline and consistency, right? Every single day. We're going to give you the tools and the training. These are the same tools and trainings that our agency owners use as well. Okay? Now, oh, wow. Everybody already promised. Good. I'm just seeing it scroll here. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. Awesome. That feels good. It feels good, doesn't it?
It feels great. Yep.
It feels awesome.
Yep.
All right. Now, you're probably saying, okay, who in the world is this crazy guy that is screaming at me, that's all excited? What's he all excited about? Well, you're going to find out. But my name is Chad Nicely. Nicely actually is my real name. Those two precious little girls right there. Actually, my daughter is watching this presentation right now. She skipped her dance and everything to watch it. But those two babies right there, that's my why in life. So besides being your host for this workshop, I've been self-employed for over 23 years, since 1998. I've owned restaurants, coffee shops, gift shops, right? Run masterminds and events here in Las Vegas and done events all over the place. But I'm here to tell you, even though Vegas is my home, I spent 20 years in Wyoming, and that's what I know, right? So I'm kind of a good old boy here, so you'll kind of hear it in my talk. And like I said, I apologize ahead of time. Owner of a very successful software company. You're going to learn about one of those pieces of software during this training. Coach thousands of students just like you all around the world. International speaker and coach. But most importantly, if you said, who is Chad Nicely? I would say, I am the daddy to two beautiful little girls. And because of this business and because of this lifestyle, I've been able to travel all around the world. I've seen things that I never dreamed in 100 years, because I went to school to be a cop, and I thought I was going to get paid $85,000 a year with danger pay, and it just blows my mind away that there's months where we just surpass what I would have done in a year. So the business has been incredible for me. I really do have that financial freedom, and these are things that we've been able to teach other people how to do. You want to take it over?
Absolutely, and I'm Daven Michaels. Excuse me. I'm a New York Times best-selling author. I've been self-employed for nearly 40 years. Chad put that up there. I always say 30 because it makes me sound old. But of course, I started my business when I was 2 years old. No, just kidding. I started my business when I was 15 years old. Don't do the math. Today, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of employees at my company, 123 Employee. We're the premier outsourcing centers in the Philippines. We work with young, bright entrepreneurs just like you guys all over the world, doing all the busy stuff in their business. BS, busy stuff. Internet marketing, social media, telemarketing, back office tasks, inbound, outbound voice, all the busy stuff in their business so they can focus on the income generating activities in their business and the things that really juice them and excite them. Our mission at 123 Employee is to rescue lifestyle starved entrepreneurs, give them their time back and their lives back. We love doing it. For many years, I was actually the biggest EDM event producer in the U.S. I used to throw parties for 15 to 20,000 people a night. How'd you like to be on my guest list? And because of that built-in fan base, I had a short career as a recording artist, pretty long career as a music and television producer. I worked with some of the biggest bands in the world. And then here we are today in the 3-day business masterclass. Basically, many years ago, I said, you know what? I've hit a point in my business where I don't have to really work anymore. But if I'm going to work, I'm going to have a life that I design rather than a life that my business dictates for me. And so over the last year, I've shared the stage with, before COVID, with notables like Bill Clinton, traveled all over the globe with my family, hung out with Arnold Schwarzenegger, did morning shows all over America, and went to the very top of the world, Mount Everest. And nothing is probably more exciting than this moment in time with you. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at the schedule. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give you all 3 days right now so that you know what to expect. So day one is where we're going to lay down the foundation. So Daven and I are actually going to open up our business and show you how we're engaging with our customers and prospects every single day, and how you're going to be able to do the same when we show you exactly what to do and what tools to use and what software to use. Everything is going to be revealed to you. We're going to show you exactly how the process works, and it really is the easiest system that you've ever seen. And this is the same system that our members are using as well. And you're going to learn the key elements that your profile needs to have. And you're saying profile, don't worry, we're going to get to that. Your profile is going to be your first impression, and it needs to be on point. We're going to reveal all of that to you. And we're also going to show you a simple formula to help you create what's called your profile hook. We're going to do that on the call tonight. And I believe that when you get this dialed in, everything can change for you, especially if you're serious about having an online business. And the profile hook is what's going to draw people to you. Now, what we're going to do, it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to go through and we're going to start critiquing people's hooks on the call. So I hope you got your thinking cap on.
Yeah, and we can do it in the Facebook group so that
we're going to do it in the Facebook group.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so and I'm telling you, that's going to be a challenge for us, right? You're going to come up with it, and we're going to look at it. We're going to say, change this. So make sure you have a notepad or a piece of paper with you, okay? Because obviously there's a lot of people on the call. We're going to go fast, right? But my hope is, and we've done this for a very long time, that by critiquing members on the call, everybody says, oh, wow, I get it now. Like, now I understand it. Okay, that's what I would have done. And so you start connecting the dots, right? We're also going to figure out what's called your connection magnet. We're going to do that on the call today. And you're going to connect with prospects on this call, right? So people are going to experience success on this call today. So how many of you are here for success today? I want you to type in the chat. Just type the word success here so that we know. Now, and also, guys, we're also going to have fun with the contest giveaways and massive engagement. Okay? Now, day number 2, this is what we call the foot in the door. The most powerful client attraction strategy ever created. We're going to reveal your homework from the previous, we're going to review your homework from the previous session, help you clear up any questions or concerns that you have. And we're going to show you how to set up what's called your digital business card. I just let the cat out of the bag. Dang it. And this is your foot in the door. And yes, there absolutely is a secret to this. And you're also going to learn how to respond to your prospects that come in from your connection requests. Now, there's 2 options available to you. We're going to show you exactly how to do this. We're going to show you how to maneuver inside of our system. It's cake. Nothing real complicated, and we're going to connect with potential clients on that day so that people once again experience success on the call. And then finally, we're going to have fun with contest giveaways, massive engagement. Okay, now day number 3. This is where you're going to learn to make profits with the training that you've received. This is where the money comes in, baby. This is where the fun happens, right? So we're going to reveal the biggest secret to closing prospects without selling a thing, right? Because I'm sure if you're anything like us, you may not like to sell. Actually, Daven likes to sell. I don't like to sell. I don't like it at all. I like systems to work for me, right? I like the magic to happen on its own. And we're also going to reveal what's called the hook, line, and sinker close that you will be using with all your prospects. And you're going to discover how to turn your prospects into paying clients. This is something that most people are getting wrong. And we're also going to reveal one of the most lethal client attraction strategies ever created that's going to make your prospects anxious and hungry to become clients. And if you stick around to the end, and I know that you will, we'll make sure that all of your questions are answered and that you have total clarity. And then we're going to have final reviews, and we are going to celebrate your success. So now that you know what the agenda is, I want to see where you're at with the commitment. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to this call? Now that you know what the schedule looks like. Let's see what we got here. Scale of 1 to 10. 1 means, you know what, I'm not feeling it. 10 means like, oh yeah, baby, I'm in 100%. I'm going to make this thing happen. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and let's do this thing. Yes? Good. All right. Now, here's what I want to know, and we're going to go ahead and do this in the group, okay? Let me come on over here. I'm going to go ahead and ask a question. This is a very important question, and we're going to know if you didn't do your homework. But I want you to head back over to the group, and this was a goal-setting exercise. And here's what I want to know. What is your income goal, right, to the penny? Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and post this, and I need you to find that post there. And I need you to go ahead and type in the answer and tell me, what is your income goal? And we need to have it down to the penny. And I'm going to grab the first set of results. I see the comments are already starting to come in. That's awesome. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we got here? Let me refresh it and see if they're coming in. Okay, so Alan says $37,431.72. Booyah! That means he did his homework. Anthony says 25. Wow, that's such a big number. $251,214.52. There's no doubt in my mind. You put the intentions out there, you can hit that. Neural, let's see. So Edgar, I see where you're saying 10,000 even. I need you to go through the membership and get clear, right? This isn't just one of those things where you just come up with a number out of the sky. We need you to be very clear on how much money you want to make in your business, because we're going to show you the ingredients, the tools, the resources so that you're able to do this, okay? So Megan says $15,575.35. Luke, okay, 5,000, 35,000, 10K. All right, so this tells me a lot. What does it tell us, David?
People are excited.
People are excited, but it also tells me that you need to go through the membership. So remember, hang around till the end when we do our recap show, and we're going to show you what you need to do inside the membership.
Right.
Okay?
To actually be
now,
precise.
awesome. All right, so that's how this is going to work inside the group. And we want you just to come in here and just light it up just like you're doing. I don't think we're going to have a hard time doing this at all. That is awesome. All right. So, what do you think? You want to show them how this live giveaway works?
Yeah. You want to do a cash grab? Are we ready for it?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll that.
All right. Let's do the cash grab.
Okay. So here's how this is going to work. If I can get this open here.
All right. Cash grab time.
Okay, so we have on the screen, we have 2 minutes. Okay, there is a countdown timer for 2 minutes. What are we going to give away right now?
Let's give away $100.
$100 right now. Who
$100
wants
PayPal.
$100 on the call? Who wants $100 on the call? We're going to start this out on a positive note, okay? Because you're going to get to work here in a minute, right? So let's have some fun just for a minute, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to go to registertowin.me, all right? And you're going to be put into this pool, okay? Now, what's going to happen is there's going to be a big red button that clicks here, that shows up on the screen. And do you want to click the button?
I want to click.
All right.
I wanna click the
So,
button.
Daven, we're going to take turns clicking the button
Okay.
because clicking the
Clicking the
button is the
button's fun.
funnest thing
Yeah.
to do, right? So you're down to a minute. Registertowin.me. Once you do that, I want you to type in the chat and I want you to say done. And you can just do it in the YouTube chat here. That's fine. Okay. Registertowin.me. You're going to go ahead and type in done once you get that done. And by the way, as you go in right now, you're eligible for all of our giveaways on all 3 days. So you definitely want to do this right now. And just to be totally transparent with you, not only does it make you eligible to win this giveaway that we're about to do, because that button's going to appear on the screen, but also you're not going to miss any updates. You're not going to miss any links. You're not going to miss the masterclass. If there's something exciting that we announce, you're going to be there because we're able to notify you, okay? Because it's really hard to do. There was like, what, 150,000, 130,000 people that registered for this?
Yep.
Yeah, so our task, trying to get everybody notified, can be a little bit challenging with technology. So this makes it so much easier for us. So I see that everybody is done. Great. We're down to 15 seconds. That big red button's going to appear. Daven's going to click that big red button. We're going to choose our winner. If you stick around, we're going to do how many more of these? 3?
Yeah, 3
We're going
sounds
to do
good.
3 more. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we give away? Another $100?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we're going to do more $100 contests here on the call. And stick around. It could get better. There is the button just to make sure it's just going. Registertowin.me. Let's make sure that everybody is in. And Mr. Daven here is going to click this button.
Here we go.
And let's see what we got.
There we go.
All right. So
All right,
it's
there
going
it
to go
goes.
through. And the winner is
Tommy Sifa.
Tommy Sifa.
Tommy Sifa.
Congratulations. You are the winner. Awesome. So as you can see, that's what we're going to do live on the call. We're going to choose winners right here on the call.
That's right. Now, Tommy, what you want to do is send an email right now to support@3daybusinessmasterclass.com. That's support@3daybusinessmasterclass.com. Give us your PayPal address. We'll get that $100 out to you right away.
Yep. And that's how we do the live giveaway. Okay, cool. So the chat is just blowing up. That is awesome. So we're going to be doing that throughout these next 3 days. I told you it's going to be an amazing experience for you. Okay, and you're going to get clear on your goal, and you're going to learn how to create an online business. All right, now, if you haven't figured it out, Daven, do you want to reveal the big secret?
Yeah, we're basically generating leads on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is our social media platform that we're going to be using, and we'll probably cover why LinkedIn. I know you probably have a slide for that, but why LinkedIn? Well, that's where business is transacted, right? People aren't on Facebook to do business. They're on LinkedIn to do business. This is where business people come to do business, and also, these are the businesses that make the most amount of money. They have owners that have the highest level of education and are the most successful. If you want to do business, this is the place to do it. Chad and I have been generating business on LinkedIn for well over a decade, and we have the privilege of speaking on stages all over the globe. And I know when I'm on a stage, I always ask entrepreneurs, how many of you are on LinkedIn? And everybody raises their hand. And then I say, let me ask you a question. How many of you feel like you're underutilizing LinkedIn? And everybody once again raises their hand. So we're going to turn LinkedIn into a magical marketing lead machine that spits out leads to you every single day. We're going to show you how to do that over the next 3 days so that you'll be bulletproof. You'll be able to generate leads and business for any business. And once you have that, you're unstoppable.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like social media, just so amazing.
Yeah,
right?
and by the way too, if hopefully you already have a profile. If you didn't have a profile, hopefully you created one when you went through the steps in your membership. And if you still don't have one, don't worry, everything's fine. We're going to walk you through the process. So.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and here's what we're going to do. Okay. So I'm going to show you firsthand. I'm going to go ahead and log into my LinkedIn account. And you have to know that we have a team of people that are doing this. It used to be me. I used to do this myself. And then I discovered my time was too valuable. It was easier just to have somebody do all of this for me. But here's what you have to understand, okay? Because a lot of you are saying, okay, well, I'm still not understanding this whole entire online business thing. So let us simplify this for you, okay? And a lot of people are going to try to complicate this. We're going to really simplify this, okay? In order to succeed with online, if we get down to the very bare basics of what you got to have, and it always surprises me when people don't understand this and don't have this in place. Number one, you have to have something to sell. And number two, you have to have somebody to sell to. And so all these people are always trying all these different things and everything else. And then they come to us and they say, I'm kind of struggling putting this together. And I'm like, well, you got something to sell, but you don't know how to find people to sell it to, right? Or it's the other way around. They understand where to find the people, but they don't have anything to sell. Now, here's the magic, because I know you may be saying, but wait a minute. I don't have anything to sell, and I wouldn't know how to do that. Well, what if I told you that you can just be the middleman, okay? And not only that, you can be the middleman in both pieces, which means you have somebody out there finding the people to sell to, and then you have somebody over here delivering the product, and you're just a middle guy that's getting paid here just to kind of negotiate the deals, which doesn't require a lot of work either, right? You have anything to add on that?
No, I mean, it's just the fastest way to start an online business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if I could come over here to my slide really quick, just for a minute, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I am logged into my LinkedIn account, right? And if I come over here to messaging, you're going to see over here on the side that I have all of these messages that are always going out, and then people are coming back over here and they are responding. And again, I just told you that I don't have to do this myself anymore. We used to do this ourselves. Matter of fact, I have Sarah over here on the couch helping answer the questions over here. And she used to do this too. So she is very trained to do this. We've had other staff members that have done this, right? But now we just pretty much have other people do it, and it's more cost effective that way, and it saves me a lot of time. But I'm able to send out the right crafted message, which you're going to learn about on this call. And then what happens is they respond back, okay? And you're going to learn this whole entire process tonight on this call. But I also want you to know that I'm able to use LinkedIn for a lot of things, right? I'm not only able to sell our products and services, which you're going to learn how to do during this 3-day masterclass, but also, we do a luncheon at the house, and we're able to invite people to the luncheon at the house. And the big takeaway here is it's so much different than Facebook or YouTube, because those platforms, I don't want to say the quality's not here, because you all are here on YouTube, right? You're definitely high quality people, but you're going to find business owners, you're going to find decision makers, you're going to find people that have the budgets to invest in your products and services, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. The other platforms are not pro-business. LinkedIn is for doing business.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. So we use LinkedIn every single day. If Daven were to log into his account, he could show you the same exact thing, okay? Now, do you want to kind of talk about how they should use LinkedIn, how it works? Because it's not real complicated, right? Actually using the platform, LinkedIn has the database, and we're able to search for any what's called a niche, right? So if I want to look for people that are in real estate, if I want to look for doctors or attorneys, right, then I could go ahead and type in those terms, and then it would show me results. And then we're going to kind of show you how this works because there's different levels. But basically, LinkedIn allows me to do a connection request. That means basically in like the Facebook terms, like I'm requesting you to be my connection, okay? And the best part is that we're able to do that for free.
That's right.
Right? So they give us criteria, we're able to drill down, and then we're able to make that connection request. What's so incredible about this, and I know you probably have a Facebook profile and everything else, and it's different. Like, people will respond to you on LinkedIn, and when they do, they're very interested in what you have, as long as you have the perfect sequence and the perfect messaging, right?
Correct.
Am I explaining this good?
I think you are.
Good. Okay. So if we were to, you want to go ahead and do this? You want to give me a break here?
Sure. So let's see. We'll keep LinkedIn up on the screen. So if we go through LinkedIn, what's interesting is that you can actually see how many people have viewed your profile. So you can see here 434 people have viewed Chad's profile recently, and 310 people have looked at his posts, which is great. And then you can actually see your network over here. And so you are actually allowed to communicate with your first level people directly. And then beyond that, second level, third level, etc., you can still communicate with them, but you have to have an introduction from somebody that's on your first level. Now, you can use something called InMail to reach out beyond your first level. You can use InMail to reach anybody like Oprah or Bill Clinton or whomever, but it's expensive, and we don't recommend you do that. Everything that we're going to show you today is organic, so it's not going to cost you any money. There are add-ons to LinkedIn, like we like to use something called Sales Navigator. For the strategies that we're going to share with you today, you will not need Sales Navigator. Okay, so if we go into the messaging here, you can see all of the messaging that's going on. And this is where people are doing business, and we'll show you a little bit later in the master class kind of our big secret. And you can actually have up to 30,000 connections on LinkedIn. Beyond that, you have to ask permission every time. I know I have 30,000 on my account, which is pretty high, but that 30,000, can go out into the millions because you're connected with all these people. You can connect with them through introductions, and these are probably the most important aspects of LinkedIn. Super easy to use, and we're going to show you how to become a LinkedIn superstar on the masterclass over the next few days.
Awesome. Okay, so we had you take a survey, so we understand where you're at as a whole, but I just want you to go ahead and type in the chat here on a scale of 1 to 10, and 1 being I'm not that familiar, and 10 being I'm very familiar with how LinkedIn works. Just go ahead and give us a number. Scale of 1, not familiar, 10, I got it, I'm very familiar. Okay, good.
And by the way, too, I will let you guys know, when Chad's looking over there, he's watching you. And when I'm looking down here, I'm watching you. But we need to look at you. But just know that when we're like this or down like this, I don't want you to think I'm sitting here checking my emails. I'm seeing your responses right now.
Yeah, well, your responses are very important. Like
Yeah.
we said that we're going to gauge this call based on where you're at. And the only way, unfortunately, the camera, even though we're looking at you, it doesn't really tell me as much as that screen right there does, right?
Yeah.
And we'll give you a behind the scenes afterwards and kind of show you how this is all set up. So you're not like, man, those guys are so rude. They look at me the whole time.
Yeah, we're looking.
Right?
We're watching
Okay,
you.
cool. So let me come back over here to the side. Now that you kind of see how it works, right? And you know that we're using it every single day. Like, that's important that you understand that you're working with people that are actually in the trenches, right? We're not just here preaching, but we actually do this stuff each and every day. There's something that was a little confusing for me when I got into LinkedIn, because it works a little bit differently than I go back to the MySpace days, but it works a little bit different.
What about Friendster?
Friendster, yeah. It works a little bit different than Facebook and everything else that you're used to. And the reason why is because there's levels in LinkedIn, okay? So there's what we call a first level connection. So these are people that you are directly connected to. So the connection request has already been made, all right? And now you're connected with them. And because of that, you're able to message them directly, okay? And the first level connections where that takes place, right? But they also have something called a second level. And with the second level, these are individuals, prospects, okay, they're prospects for us that are connected to your first degree connections, your first level connections, okay? So it's like a friend of a friend, right? That's the best way to say it. Now, LinkedIn is always changing some things here, right? But the only way that we're able to engage with them until we make the connection with them is through an introduction from our first degree connections.
Correct.
Right? Now, here's what's cool about this, right? Because the third level works the same exact way. The only difference is these are people that are connected to your second degree connections. And with them, well, we still have to have an introduction as well. So is there anything that you want to add on that?
Nope. Basically, you want to grow your first level network as big as possible. You can, as soon as you do that, you can interact with those people directly. These are the people that we're going to do business with, and your network grows exponentially because the more connections you have, the more tentacles you have out to other people. It's kind of like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon or whatever, 9 degrees of separation or whatever, however many degrees it is. It's like that. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly. So what does that mean for you? If you're looking at the screen and you're like, Chad, I don't get it. It's okay. It really doesn't matter. Just know right now that your goal is that first box. We want to be connected with people where we can message them directly. Now you're saying, but what would I say in a message? Don't worry about it. We're going to craft all that for you. We're going to do it on the call, right? So you won't be left out here, right? Now our big secret, here's how this works, right? Once we make the connection, I'll ask you on the call, how many of you created your digital card? We call this the foot in the door because that's what it does. See, we know that we're dealing with business owners, entrepreneurs. We're dealing with people in business. And this is the gift that every single business owner wants, especially today. Because you see, if I put my hand out and I try to shake Daven's hand, you're not going to shake my hand today, right?
Sorry, I was looking.
You're probably,
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
COVID virtual.
Yeah.
I was reading your comments.
I
Yeah.
was just going to say people don't shake hands
That's
anymore.
right. People don't want to do that. Yeah, people don't want to. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, the fist bump.
Fist bump. COVID fist bump.
Yeah,
Yep.
COVID fist bump, right? And I'm sure you would agree. And the same thing, the business cards, right? Nobody wants the grimy business cards anymore. I actually thought they were ineffective to start with. And the reason why is because if I look at my desk at home, I got like 50,000 business cards, and the greatest of intentions were there. I'd meet you and I'd say, okay, well, I'll give you a call on Monday. That
Never
doesn't
happens.
happen, right? Because it gets blended in with 100 other business cards, you know. So this here is perfect. And the catch is, well, look, you don't have to print the business cards, so that's going to save you time. You always have it. And this is where we're going to teach you what's called the hook, line, and sinker closer. Not going to tell you about that just yet. We're going to reveal that on the third session, but you're absolutely going to love this. So can I get everybody on the call to type in the chat, this is the foot in the door. So when we say foot in the door, we're referring to the digital business card, right? So type in the chat here, say foot in the door. Want to make sure that you understand this. Very important. And by the way, you have a foot in the door just for going through this training, right? We'll talk about it. It's inside your membership. And you can look just as good as those people there. Why? Well, because we're going to teach you exactly what to do. How many of you are looking at this saying, man, but those poses look pretty good? Like, would you agree that this is an amazing, beautiful business card? I don't know why we don't have yours there.
We need to.
We should. Maybe we could do that by tomorrow.
We could do
right?
that.
So these business cards here, here's why they work. Okay, you're looking at them and you're saying, wait a minute. They don't scream sales. They don't scream salesy. They're social. That's why they work. When you look at these cards, you would say, you know what? I would connect with Chad. I would connect with Christine or Charlie or Dr. Austin. You would do that because it's personal.
Yep.
Right? And that's what makes them so different. And you have this card. It's our gift to you. Okay, so it's inside the membership. We'll talk about that on the call. So let's take a look at our simple 3-step process. Step number 1, we're going to teach you how to find those people and how to make that connection. You're going to do that part, yeah?
Yep, sure.
Okay, great. Step number 2, once you do that, we're going to engage with the prospect and we're going to get your foot in the door. Now, type in the chat here, tell us what your foot in the door is. Let's see if you're paying attention here, right? I'm going to lose my voice, I feel it. But tell us what your foot in the door is. It is your digital business card. Yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then step number 3, what we're going to do is we're going to turn that prospect because they love your card. Trust us, it's what we do all the time. They love your card. And then there's this magic that happens when they sign up for your card. And this is where you kind of have like a silent sales machine. And this is what we're going to train you how to do. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I'm absolutely bored out of my mind, and 10 being like, oh my gosh, I love this. I can't wait to dial this in. I love this call. I feel like I'm on something special here. I want you to type in the chat. Are you a 1 or are you over here on the 10? And by the way, you can be 10, 11, 100, 1,000. It doesn't matter, but show us where you're at here. Let's see. Man, that chat is
Blowing
flying.
up, yep.
It is just flying. 10, 10, 10, 10, 100, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 100, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10. Okay, great. That must mean that we're doing okay.
Cool.
All right. So this is what you want to do. This process that you see here, you can take a screenshot of it. You can write it down, whatever you want. Our goal is to do 25 connections a day. Now, these connections can absolutely change your life. And we're going to talk about the kind of life that you can have based on this number of connections, this many prospects, this many clients, and it's really going to surprise you because this isn't one of those strategies where you have to have 5,000 people and you always have to be out there driving traffic. Now, you can scale it as big as you want to, or you can just sit there on your nice little fluffy couch with your caramel macchiato and you can spend 20 minutes doing this every single day. So it's up to you how big you want to get this. Maybe you just want to have a supplemental income. Maybe you want to become a renegade entrepreneur. Whatever you want to do, the choice is yours, right? You have anything to add on that?
No, that's it. I mean, basically, you get to have a business that you design. You make the call. You're in control, and that's the upside to having a digital business, an online business, a virtual business, and LinkedIn gives you an unlimited amount of leads.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just give credit where let us give credit where credit's due. Okay, this whole entire strategy, it kind of happened on accident. First of all, we're not the ones that created this whole strategy of connecting with people on LinkedIn and then reaching out to them with a message. That's not us. Okay. However, we were the ones that originated this foot in the door.
Yeah, we perfected it.
We absolutely perfected it, but it wasn't exactly our idea.
No.
Right? So I have this student named Mark who has been with us for years, right? And one day I get this message on Skype, and this is what he says to me. He says, I'm back now. I pulled about 50 leads from LinkedIn. I got about 15 of them to make a digital card. They're also going to leave me a recommendation on LinkedIn, and they want to leave me a review on my card page. I just need to figure out how to work around that. And he says, I'm just playing around with this manually. If I use my software, I could probably get 100 to 200 signups a day and then 30 cards created a day, then pull them into a campaign, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's where the magic happens. Don't worry about that, okay? So my response, right, people give me these big old, and I'm like, what's your schedule look like?
Yeah.
Right, so I just want to get to the nitty gritty. I just want to get on a call, right? And then he says, he's still baiting me, right? I think I could do 50 of these a day. I need to tweak the system a little bit more to make it more automated and efficient, but it's totally doable. Mark was smart. He knew by him saying, I need to tweak the system a little bit more. It wasn't his system. What he was saying is, Chad, if you make these little tweaks, it can become more automated and more efficient. So we did just that. And here's the reason why. Because you see, the next thing that I saw in the message was I saw these pictures right here of these digital business cards. And I took a close look and I could see that these were actual business owners. And so I hopped on a call with him. I said, what are you doing? And he revealed the exact process that we're going to reveal to you that allows you to have an online business. Now, this is a real legitimate online business, one that cannot be taken away from you. Doesn't matter what the government says, doesn't matter what happens with what pandemic, epidemic, none of that matters. And you're going to feel good about this because what you're doing is you're providing a service to a real brick and mortar business. So there's nothing fishy or anything with this, right? So you want to feel good and secure with this. So does everybody understand this is kind of how this came about? It's important to give credit where credit's due, but I also like you to understand that this was created out of a need, and it was created to allow people to build a business. I took what Mark showed me, and you're going to find out where Daven fits in because it's pretty incredible. And we created this incredible system. And then we brought students in very, very small, not like 10,000, 150,000 people, whatever we have registered. I've lost track, but just like 500, 600 people. And we started working with them in our system. And Daven's like, you know what? It's time to go out there and impact the world, especially with what's happening. So that's kind of where we're at with this call. Does that make sense? You have anything to add on that? I hope you do. I'm running out of breath here.
No, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So basically, that's how we came together, and the rest has been history. But it's been a match made in heaven, and we're going to show you how the meshing of our two companies allowed us to kind of automate this process, and make it really easy for our students. Yeah,
I can't wait for them when they see your piece. They're just gonna be like, oh you guys are just too brilliant.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So here's what we need you to do. All right. This is where
time.
And I'm not worried about it anymore because they've already gone over to the group and they've already done this. So there's something called an SSI score. Do you want to explain this?
Yeah, absolutely. So LinkedIn, they grade you. They have a report card, and based on the way people interact with you, based on the actions that you take in LinkedIn, based on what your social presence is on LinkedIn, they actually give you a score, and it's called the SSI score. And what's cool is on the masterclass, remember this is all experiential, you're going to see your SSI score go up as a result of the things that you do and the actions that you take here on the master class. So let's go ahead and check out our SSI scores. So absolutely. If you go to linkedin.com/sales/SSI, you can actually check out your score on LinkedIn right now. So you have to be logged into your LinkedIn account. And let's see, I'm logged into mine right now. Unfortunately, we can't show my screen. Mine's not plugged in. So I have a perfect 100 out of 100. Just kidding, I don't actually.
I was going to call you on
that. Yes, that's right. But I have a 68 out of 100. And so I'm sure that will go up on the masterclass. Go ahead and check yours right now. Chad, what's yours? Do you know?
Well, let me see.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm gonna call out Chad.
Did you tell them that their score is going to go up?
Yeah, no, I did. Okay, so perfect. Your score is going to go up here on the master class. So I'm ahead of you by 5. I'm quite surprised, to be honest with you, and that's totally awesome. So go ahead, check out your SSI score right now, and should we have everybody put their SSIs in the Facebook group?
In the group,
yeah. So
let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's go do that.
I'll make a post real quick.
Yep. All right, okay. I'm heading over to the group right now. Awesome. All right, cool.
What is your SSI score? Now, what's going to happen is you're going to come back and you're going to update this because your score is going to go up and up and up, right? Oh, I love LinkedIn. They really have it figured out. And by the way, and I'm sorry, I kind of started blacking out there for a minute. Yeah. But when you, as you increase your SSI score, LinkedIn starts giving you more exposure. Like I've noticed that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, whoa! I didn't even get a chance to. It just blew up.
Just blew up. Let's take a look. I'm just trying to get there right now. Let's see. SSI scores. Here we go. All right. So Nick has a 67. Nick, you're a stud. Good for you. All right. Mark has a 13. Angel has a 32. Amy, don't have one yet. Okay, no problem. Eric has a 64. Zachary has a 4. Kate Carpenter has a 6. Jeff has 18. Carl has 32. Ducasey has a 17. I hope I pronounced that right. Todd Martin has a 40. Gino has a 46. 0.0 for Arid. Deidre has 12. Chan has 7. Oh my gosh, look at all those scores. That's awesome. Well, your scores are going to go up on the masterclass. Over the next 3 days, you're going to see that you're actually having success and making progress as we go. Joanne has a 23. Robin has a 40. Robin, the other Robin, is at a 0 still, but she's coming along. All right, she will. And Tujan has a 10. Donald has a 14. Denise has 44. Damianos has 11. Katia has a 70. Oh, Katia, you're a stud. And you even put a screenshot in there. Good for you. All right, awesome.
Yeah. Wow. That's just going to keep going.
Keep going and going and going. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
And so that's what I absolutely love about this. Just a few little tweaks. We're definitely going to see an increase with your score. Okay. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to create what's called your profile hook. Now, this is very important because I don't know if you've ever been to a meetup or any kind of event, or maybe you go to your doctor and somebody's talking to you in the lobby, or you go get your coffee or whatever the case may be, and you have that awkward moment. So you ask somebody, "What do you do?" Right? And I have heard questions a mile long where the only conclusion that I've had is, where is the nearest exit? Like, I don't want to be anywhere near this person. I have no idea what they've done because I've just totally tuned them out. Now, I might like them. I probably do like them. I like most people, right? But it's like system overload, like hose in the face. And I'm hoping that's not what we're doing here on this call, right? So we want to get very clear on what your profile hook is, right? So if somebody were to come to me and say, so what do you do, Chad? Well, I would say something like, I help businesses follow up flawlessly so they can increase sales, eliminate missed opportunities, and maximize ROI and profit, right? So I have this very calculated. So the formula is very simple. It goes like this. It says, I help businesses do XYZ so that they're able to have, and we have what are called benefits and results. We have 3 benefits or results. So if we look at this one here, increasing sales, that's a benefit. Eliminating opportunities, that's a benefit. Maximizing profit, that's a benefit. There's 3, okay? So I help whoever you help, doctors, attorneys. Right now you can keep it very basic and you could say businesses. Now, if you don't actually help anybody yet, it doesn't matter. Just play along with us because we're trying to help you understand the strategy. Because we will get you to the point where you are actually doing these things, okay? So right now, just kind of play along. I help speakers. I help entrepreneurs. I help medical doctors. I help businesses, right? Generate leads, increase their sales, and maximize their ROI. 3 things. That's all we have to have. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to pull that into your LinkedIn profile. It's going to be at the very top because as you're out there making connections, the person that you made the connection with, they say, who is this person? Because we've piqued their curiosity with the message that we're going to give you. And they're going to click on your profile and they need to know right away what it is you do. And not only that, when you're messaging back and forth, they can actually see your profile hook there. Right? They're going to know. Same when you make a post or whatever else. Your profile hook can be seen everywhere. And so you don't want people to have to dig. You don't want people to be confused. You want them to know exactly what it is you do. Now, I see a lot of amazing comments coming in over here. So here's what we're going to do. Okay? We're not going to spend 10 minutes, right? Because there's a lot of you. But we are going to go into the group. And I want to see what you come up with for a profile hook. And it's here where we're going to spend a little bit of time. We're going to help you get this dialed in, okay? So we're going to look at some people's profile hooks, and we're going to see if we can make it better. We're going to see if there's a red flag with it. We're going to see if maybe it just doesn't roll off the tip of the tongue, whatever the case may be, right? So we're going to post, put down your profile hook, okay? So let's see what we have. I'll do that a little bit better. Let's see what your profile hook is. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, I want you to type in the chat, show us what your profile hook is. Okay, and then we're going to take a look at these and we're going to give our suggestions. All right, so let's see what we got. We just made the post here in the group. Let's see your profile hook. All right. So you're going to go ahead and take your profile hook. So I help. Who do you help? Okay. And then we want 3 benefits and results. Okay. So Tracy, good start. She says coaching and developing LinkedIn profile company, page makeover. Okay. So Tracy, let's start with this. I help. Who do you help? 3 benefits. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Pretty simple.
3 benefits. Yep.
Okay. So let's see. Tracy, what you can do is you can go ahead and edit, because you were the first one. You can edit that now that you get this in, because what happens was what you posted looks like a resume to me, which is what most people do with LinkedIn. And what we're trying to do is teach you how to make this a marketing machine, right? So when somebody looks at this, they want to know what it is you do, who you help, and why they should use you. That's the benefits and results, right? So if I come over here, let's see, David says whether you're looking for land to develop. Okay, you don't got it. Start out with this. I help. Okay, let's get it, David. You can edit your comment. So Kisha says, I help small businesses, okay, that's good, get access to affordable software solutions so they can automate their marketing activities, get seen, and scale their business. Perfect. I help. Who do you help? What do you do? What are the 3 benefits and results? Perfect. So Naril here is saying, helping business owners accelerate growth. Okay, I'm going to stop you. I help. Here's what we're going to do. Right there in that chat, everybody needs to type the words, I help. We're going to get you through this, right? I help. That's the first thing we want to start with. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, and then you're able to go back through and you're able to edit your comments so that we can get this dialed in. There we go. All right, that's it. Just I help.
And we want them to do it in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
So
well,
that they
right
can
now they're doing it right
okay.
there.
All right, cool. Got it.
Right.
All right,
So
cool.
we're just trying to take baby steps.
All right.
Okay. So we got I help. Now, who do you help? So I help small business owners. I help what do I want to say here? Doctors,
authors,
attorneys,
speakers.
dentists,
Yeah.
right? Whoever it is that you want to help right now, that's fine. Type that in the chat. So I help. Who do you help? Okay. Let's see what we got here. I help. It's okay if you don't help anybody yet. That's okay. You're going to, right? I help homeowners. I help real estate agents. I help. Yeah. Okay. Good. Perfect. Now you're starting to get it. So go back into the group and let's restructure that. I help. Who do you help? Okay. So if I come back over here, you could just go ahead and grab a screenshot of mine if you wanted to. And I am going to put a countdown timer up on the screen for 10 minutes just to make sure we don't go too far on this. So I help businesses follow up flawlessly. All right, so I help them with their follow-up process. Now, that's what I do, right? Why would they want that? Well, because they can increase their sales, they can eliminate missed opportunities, and maximize their ROI. 3 things: benefits and results, right? 3 things. Let's see what, okay, perfect. So we're starting to get it over here on the chat. So now I'm going to come back over here to the group and let's see what we have. So I help influencers generate money and business success. Okay, you almost had it, right? So you said I help influencers. That was good. But when you say generate money, I wouldn't say that, right? You could say increase sales, increase
revenue.
Profits,
Yep.
increase revenue.
Yep.
You don't want to say generate money, right? Make 6 figures and beyond. Don't do that either. Oh, but I'm glad you did, because that's a very valuable lesson, right? Don't use marketing lingo like 6 figures, 7 figures, $100,000, 10x, or like, don't do that. You're dealing with real business owners right now. They just want you to increase their profits, increase their sales, generate more leads. And really, that's
Increase
all a
their
business owner
ROI.
wants.
Yep.
And a business owner doesn't care how you're doing this. They don't care if you're using LinkedIn or whatever. All they want to know is that you can get them results. And truthfully, all a business owner wants anywhere in the world is more leads, more sales. That's it. And they don't care how you do it, right? That should really simplify things, right, Daven?
Yeah, absolutely. So Josh says, I help homeowners save money and help the environment. Well, close there, Josh. So I help homeowners save money, something else, and help save the environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
we need a little more clarification on that one, but
Yeah, I help homeowner. Well, so I'd really like to know what he does, right? Let's see, where did you find that one? I was scrolling really fast.
yeah, Lana Wolf here.
Okay, so Megan says,
Oh, sorry, it wasn't Lana Wolf.
I help businesses increase sales, generate leads, and promote products. Great. By doing what, right? I help businesses increase their overall revenue by helping them with their product promotion, lead generation, and overall exposure. 3 things, right? Now, I'm not saying that's what you do, but I'm trying to give you somewhere to start.
I like Mike Griffin's here. I help businesses generate leads, increase sales, and maximize profits.
Exactly.
Booyah.
3.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
And so if you're a business owner and you see Mike Griffin's comment, right, or you see his hook, then you say, huh, that's what I need, right? And what's going to happen is you're starting at the base here, okay, but you're going to get more specific. And you're part of a community. There's going to be thousands of people that are updating their profile hooks in these comments here. They're changing things. They're adding new hooks. You're going to look at theirs and you're going to say, oh, wow, that's just brilliant. I'm going to take that. And then you're going to add your spin to it. You're going to use it for inspiration. You're probably not going to steal it, but you're going to use it for inspiration, and you're going to make yours even better, more bling factor, more commercial appeal. It's going to be so much more attractive. I love this one. I help women educate and empower themselves so that they can have confidence, health, and happy pregnancies. Okay, now you could have stopped there, but you did 5. And anything over 3 is too much. Can you type that in the chat here, please? Type in the chat, anything over 3 is too much. Anything under 3 is not enough. 3 is a magic number. 3 benefits and results. So I help educate and empower women so that they can have confidence, health, and a happy pregnancy. Great. If that's your target market, great. So we don't need the emotionally intelligent children, and we don't need raising healthy children. It's just too much, right? You see any more, Daven?
Yeah, I see Wendy Strain here. She says, I help businesses and entrepreneurs tell their stories clearly and attract their ideal prospects. Well, you're close, Wendy. So I help businesses and entrepreneurs tell their story clearly so that they can attract the ideal prospect, make more money, and share their message or something like that. Yep.
Mary's saying, I help entrepreneurs. Well, she has helping entrepreneurs, but I know you're going to change that to I help, right? I help entrepreneurs have better control of their health, wealth, and business growth, right? Now, she added, how can I help you at the end? Don't do that. We're just coming up with your hook right now, okay? So that's it. I help. What do you do? 3 benefits and results. After a while, we will sound like a broken record. Now, how many of you, and congratulations for figuring this out, how many of you are starting to understand, wow, not only is this incredible for my profile, but on top of that, if somebody asks me, what do? I now have an answer where I'm not just hosing their face, right? I'm not just system overload.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Diarrhea
of the mouth. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Did you see how many comments we have on that by any chance?
Yeah, let's find out.
I help wholesalers increase sales, protect their brand reputation, and maintain their MAP pricing. Perfect. Dialed in perfectly. You know exactly what you do. I help parents and educators understand math strategies to gain confidence, raise scores, and learn to find success with math. Okay, so little long, little wordy, but you're almost there. You got the 3, right? Okay, so Sarah Chase, I think I sent you a message last night, Sarah. Sarah Chase, because I saw your business card, I was going to ask if we could use it on the call. Sarah Chase says, I have 2. Is that okay? Well, you want to get dialed in on 1, right? But she says, I help people manage their leads on Facebook with software, and I also help business owners increase their brand awareness and overall ROI. Okay, so I help people generate their leads using social media, right? Get them more exposure and increase their overall sales. Something like increase their ROI, right? So you generate leads, right? And they don't need to know that it's Facebook, and they don't need to know that you're using software. I actually checked out your profile, so I know a little bit about what you're doing. But all a business owner wants to know is that you can generate leads for them, right? So I help local business owners, I help chiropractors, doctors, attorneys, whoever you do, right? Generate leads, increase their sales, and maximize their ROI. And you're in. They know exactly what you're doing, yes?
Yeah, absolutely. Also, you asked how many comments we have. We're approaching 500, last I checked. And I have another one here. So Karen Stewart says, I help wholesalers increase sales, protect their brand reputation, and maintain. Oh, you read this one. They're MAP pricing.
Probably.
Yeah, you bet, because I saw the MAP pricing. I'm like, what is MAP pricing? So, Karen, that one's awesome. Obviously, Chad picked it out because it's great too. Now, make sure that people you're talking to understand what MAP pricing is. One of the mistakes that we tend to do is, we think that everybody knows our industry jargon, if you will. So as long as you're out there meeting people that know what MAP pricing is, then great. But if these are people that don't know, then you need to kind of dumb that down, explain a little bit better. Yep.
Awesome.
Cool.
And we're going to reward you here in a minute if you get this dialed in. You want to do another live giveaway here in a minute?
Yeah, I love doing the cash grabs. Yeah.
Let's get this dialed in. We got to do some homework first, right? We got to do some homework. I'm going to open up your LinkedIn profile and show them your profile.
Yeah,
is that all right?
yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right. So I saw one here. Somebody said, I help ordinary people. So that's like saying I help the whole world. Right? You don't want to say that. Be very specific. I help doctors, attorneys. I help, housewives, whatever it is, right? Be very specific. Okay. I help business owners define their purpose, maximize profits, and get back their time. So that, right? That's what you do. But what are the benefits and results? Like I get more specific with that, right? Let's see. Okay. I like this one. I help aspiring authors write their books so they can finish their manuscript, have a solid piece, and make it more marketable. Okay, so that's a very valuable lesson here. As you're looking at the prospect that you're helping, I really want you to stop. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to say, what do they want? So if we look at an aspiring author, what do they want? They want more exposure. They want to get published. They want to find an agent. They want to be a New York Times best-selling author like that guy. That's what they want. So how many of you just had a huge light bulb moment right now, right? We're coming up with this. We're just pulling it out of the sky, which is good because we're going through the exercise. But what I want you to think about is, what do they really want? Because that's very important, right? Okay, a couple more, and then we're going to roll over to that giveaway here in a second. Let's see. I help small businesses and entrepreneurs increase their ROI, generate new leads, and improve their marketing strategies. Good. Perfect. Right? Small business owners. Great. I help entrepreneurs learn foolproof techniques, learn how to generate leads, and create opportunities and maximize ROI. You got 4. You want 3. And how many of you heard it? As I said it, how many of you heard where, you know what, that 4th one, it just threw it off. It became too much. Anything over 3, too much. Anything under 3, not enough. Okay? Let's see. Couple more, and then we're going to move on. But let me ask this question. Scale of 1 to 10, how many of you are getting this? How many of you are like, this is incredible information? I'm totally understanding where this is coming from. And with a little bit of time, and by you studying this, okay, and looking at what other people are doing, how many of you are saying, you know what, I can get this dialed in? I can get my profile hook, and we got to get your profile hook because no matter what, you're going to generate leads, and those leads are going to want to know more about you when you see the messaging sequence that we're going to give you. And when they do, we have to hook them. We have to hook them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, we always meet entrepreneurs, and we're always blown away by how so many of them cannot articulate what they do. And if you can't articulate what you do, you can't sell what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I help individuals find peace through Reiki and Japanese healing by facilitating healing sessions, teaching classes on learn how to. Okay, it's kind of a mess, right? So I bring peace in people's life through Japanese healing that will then give them clarity, a healthier lifestyle, and a better mindset in life, whatever it is, right? That's obviously not my thing there, but I think you get it. You heard the 3, right? You want the 3. And by the way, we're just coming up with these on the spot. Usually it's a little bit easier without all those lights on us. Like I'm like, okay, let's see. What else do we have? I'm a lover of cheese, and I help businesses create leads, sales, or conversions for their businesses through digital marketing. Stephen, you didn't think I'd read it, did you? I help businesses by generating leads and sales utilizing ads on affiliate marketing. Great example of why it's not enough. It's great that you help businesses. You generate leads, right? You increase their sales. You need one more. You got to have 3. You got to have 3. I want to give some stuff away.
Yeah, let's do a cash grab.
All right.
All righty.
Okay, so you see that the timer is there on the screen. Actually, the timer's not there. The button's there. We've already gone through the timer. If you don't know what's happening here, you can go to the link that you see right there on the screen. Registertowin.me. Registertowin.me. Let's get you inside this giveaway. And it's not just this giveaway. It's all the giveaways. We're going to do how many right now?
We're going to do one right now. We still want to do one more. Should we do that in a little bit?
Well, I know you want to push the button again, but I want to push the button.
Okay, so we'll do 2 right now. 2 right now.
We're going to do 2. So type in the chat here. Let us know if you're already in. Let us know if you are done. We want to make sure that we have the notifications going out to you. We want to make sure that you are registered for the giveaway. We want to make sure that you are completely in on this. So let's see how many just type the word done. If you are in, registertowin.me. Okay, good. Usually there's a timer there. The timer is not there right now, so let us know that you are in. Awesome. All right, so I get to push the button the first time.
Do it.
All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and see who is going to win. And by the way, we have record of the winners over here.
Yeah,
so with
that's
this one,
awesome.
they don't have to email. We got it, right? So we're going to go ahead and click this button
They
here.
still have to email. Well, I guess we can. No, they do have to email us because we have to get their PayPal address.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So the winner is Crystal Wagner.
All right, Crystal.
Crystal Wagner, congratulations. Okay, so now you're going to push the button.
I'll do it.
Okay, so
All
I'm going
right.
to come over here. Let's put the button up here on the screen.
Okay,
And
here we
there
go,
you
guys.
go.
And drum roll, please. Ba-da-ba-dum,
They
ba-da-ba-dum.
can actually hear a drum roll, I believe.
Oh, can
right?
they? Oh, okay,
yeah, there
cool.
we go. And the winner
Awesome.
is...
All right, Jasper Lucero.
Jasper Lucero. All
Lucero.
right. Everybody
Hi,
congratulate them on the call. Let's be good spirits here. Penny's all excited.
Penny's
She's like,
excited.
What in the world is going on with you? Penny wants to push the button.
Just came running up.
You know what? We should let Penny push the button on the next one.
We could do that.
Yeah, if you
What do you
guys
think,
want
Penny?
if you guys want Penny to push the button,
This is Penny the perfect puppy. Everyone say hi, everyone.
yeah, she's only around when there's food. So I must have like moved a wrapper
Or
or
when
something
Daddy's
like
around.
that.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
well,
right. That's
for
right.
me, it's about the food, right?
She loves
okay,
you.
cool. So, yes, look, they said Penny's going to push the button. Penny's
That's
like,
awesome.
please don't do that to me. Please
Hi,
don't
Penny.
do that to me. Okay, so congratulations. First of all, Tommy Sifa, you won $100. Crystal Wagner, you won $100. And Jasper Lazaro, you won $100. And that's how we do the live giveaway.
Okay. All right, Penny. See you later.
Okay, cool. So now we should be all dialed in on the profile hook. Everybody should know how to do this. I help so-and-so with so that they can 3 benefits and results. I hope that we have explained that well.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Great. So we did spend about 10 minutes on that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to create what's called the connection magnet. Now, with the connection magnet, this is the message that goes to the prospect on LinkedIn that doesn't know us. And so you're going to take your profile hook, and instead of saying, I help, you're going to replace it with the person's name. And so you're going to say, hey, Daven, I work with entrepreneurs just like you, and I help them increase their sales and revenue. Now, the difference with the connection magnet is we're only going to have 2 benefits and results. Because if we have 3, it starts sounding really salesy. But if we have 2, then it makes sense, right? So, hey, Crystal, I work with doctors in increasing their leads and their ROI. And then what happens is we add one more piece, and that piece is, does it make sense to connect? I'm still seeing comments on the dog. And I don't think they're delayed. I think people are still talking about your dog.
Everybody loves Penny. She's the greatest puppy on the planet.
So we take the profile hook. I'm going to say it again. And instead of saying, I help, now, if we're going to reach out to Josh, we're going to say, hey, Josh, I help technicians with their processes and their organization. He's looking at me like I don't need it. Would it make sense to connect? Same exact thing, but now we have 2 instead of 3. So I want you to please type in the chat 2 benefits and results. Okay, so there's a little bit of difference between the connection magnet. Do you want to help me out with this, or do we got it?
Yeah, no, I think it's good. So I was actually just sitting here working on mine. I was refining it. I'm always kind of refining it. So mine's kind of like, hey, Josh, I help business owners outsource their busy stuff so they can make more money and get their time back. Does it make sense for us to connect?
Yeah, that's it. 2. There you go. Yeah. There you go. 2 benefits and results.
Super simple.
So we're going to spin off the profile hook, and we're going to come up with our connection magnet that has 2 benefits and results. And that's it.
And they all go to Josh. So add Josh.
And they all go to Josh.
Yeah. We're going to blow up the chat with Josh.
We'll give you his link here shortly.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's take a look at this, and let's see how we're going to do. We're going to spend about 5 minutes on this tops. Okay, so the countdown timer is up. All right, so I'm going to come over here to the group, and let's see if I can find this real quick. So let's come on over here to the group. Where is it at? Okay, perfect. And let me come up here. And by the way, if you're not playing, well, first of all, shame on you. You should be playing because you're learning. This is like the very best that you can get when it comes to a marketing education. But if you're saying, okay, you know what, I want to pay very close attention and I'll do this after the call, that's okay too. Fine, right? But definitely pay attention. So let's say this. Let's see your connection magnets. Okay, and let's see what we got. We're just going to spin off our profile hook, 2 benefits and results. So, hey, Sarah, I work with aspiring speakers to help them with their command presence and their presentation, right? Or I work with realtors to get them more leads and more listings. Does it make sense to connect? That's it. So, hey, so-and-so, this is what I do, 2 benefits and results in there. Does it make sense to connect? And let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. You see the group?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got. Okay, so I want you to go to the group now. Okay, I just made the post here in the group, and I typed in the chat. I said, we want to see your connection. Oh, never mind, they're already there. Okay. Okay, so up at the top here, Courtney says, I help coaches, authors, consultants, and speakers increase their revenues, attendance by creating a presentation that captures their attention, keeps them engaged, eagerly waiting to invest in your courses and coaching. Courtney, you are killing me because that is your profile hook. So, Courtney, you want to say, and by the way, Courtney's a tribe member. That's why I'm picking on him. He knows better. This is the connection magnet, Courtney. So, hey, Chad, I work with coaches like you to increase their sales and generate leads in their business. Would it make sense to connect? That's what we're doing here, Courtney. Help me out, buddy.
Is that Courtney in Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Courtney?
Yeah.
My neighbor in Puerto Rico.
I think he wanted to see if we were paying attention.
Even though we haven't met yet, but we're planning to next time I'm in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. So Mike says, hi, Josh. Here Here comes all the Joshes.
Hi,
Hi, Josh.
Josh is the
I
celebrity.
help businesses increase sales and maximize profits. Does it make sense to connect? Perfect. That's it, right? Hey, name. I help web developers increase profits and productivity so they can make more money and save time. Good. You know who you want to work with. Now, let me stop and ask you, what does a web developer want? I don't know if it's time and money. Like, ultimately, they do, but that's too salesy for them. Stop and think. Just close your eyes. What does a web developer want? You'll arrive at that answer, right? So they might want help with their processes. They might want help with organization. What does a web developer want? Josh, you were a web developer. More leads. Exactly. More leads.
More clients.
And learn how to convert sales, right? Yeah, okay. Or maybe they want to learn sales tactics on the phone, right? Okay. I help businesses generate leads and sales. Does it make sense to connect? That one right there just can't fail you, right? But you might say small businesses. Hi, Josh. I help small business owners grow their business and network through networking events and workshops. Okay, too generic. It's good that you know it's small business owners, right? But when you say grow their business and network, it's just kind of too generic. If you're able to say generate leads, increase their exposure, build up their authority, now we're getting more specific, right? I work with small business owners to generate leads and sales. Hey, okay, I see. Hey, name. Hey, Josh. I work with small business owners to generate leads and increase sales. Would it make sense to connect? Good. Hi, Chad. I work with small businesses to get them more leads and sales. Does it make sense to connect? You know, ultimately, you can't go wrong with leads and sales. That's what everybody wants. But if you just want to go with leads and sales, you can say something like using social media or through our proprietary strategies or something so it's not just leads and sales. We can get a little bit more specific, right? Hello, Tina. I work with students to help them learn a new skill and confidence to execute that skill. I feel like I just went around there, right? So hello, Tina. I work with, so what kind of students? College students, Spanish-speaking students, what? Increase their confidence and learn the language 10 times faster. Oh, ask yourself, what do they want, right? Hi, Devin. I help companies connect with clients to increase their sales. Two things, right? Two things, okay? But good. I think, do you have any that you want to share?
I'm looking at some right here. I'm trying to find some good ones. So Gary wrote, hey, Jules, or name or whatever. I help people who want to retire rich to save time. One more time. I help people who want to retire rich to save time and develop truly passive incomes. Does it make sense for us to connect?
There you go.
Not bad.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Man, there's so many. And there's, I think some people are still commenting in the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's just spinning for me. Do you have any more?
I'm looking.
The internet, I think we just tinkered with Facebook. Is that a fair word?
Mm-hmm.
Tinker's not. There's no consequences with that, right? Hi, Chad. I help entrepreneurs and businesses like yours engage their clientele, reach new demographics, and appealing design and content. Okay, even me, if you were to approach me and say, reach new demographics, I want everybody to write something down right now. I know everybody likes to sound intelligent, us included, but you always want to communicate on a third grade level. Okay, so type that in the chat here, write it down in your notes. Always communicate on a third grade level, because if everybody can understand what you're saying, then they know what you do. And if you position it to where it's what they want, then you're in.
Here's Chris says, hey, Fred, I help small businesses build funnels to increase leads and sales. Would it make sense to connect?
Perfect.
That's a good
Loved
one.
it.
Yep.
Loved it. What else you got?
Let's see. Hey, Daven, I help farmers, importers, and exporters sell or buy organic fresh fruits. Good. Let's see. What else we have? Hi, Amanda. I help dog sports participants start an online business so they can increase their free time and income for entering show dogs and trials. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, would you like to learn more? Yep, that's good. Good. Let's see. I help leaders and their teams bounce back from burnout and become more resilient. Does it make sense to connect? Good, 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 good. I like it. I think you guys are getting the hang of it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
awesome.
Cool.
Absolutely. Okay, so let me go ahead and ask you this question here, right? because we're going to do another giveaway here shortly. But here's the thing. How many of you are starting to get a lot of value on this class? The only thing that we wanted you to learn in session number 1 was, number 1, that we were able to use LinkedIn to find prospects. And I know everybody's going to go play with LinkedIn tonight, and this is why we have the membership. The membership guides you along, okay? So we learned about LinkedIn, and we also learned that we need to create a profile hook. And we're going to use that profile hook in many places. And we also learned that we could take our profile hook and we could create what's called a connection magnet. And that allows us to reach out to the prospects so that they are hungry, anxious, and willing to look into your products and services, which we will get more into. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, can I ask you, how much value did you get on this call tonight? And we're going to do a giveaway here in a minute, so don't go anywhere. But just go ahead and type in the chat here, guys. Light it up on a scale of 1 to 10. How much value did you get? Matter of fact, I got to ask. Nope, it's okay. Let's go ahead and do it in the YouTube chat here. Good. 9, 10, 9, 9, 7, 10, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Look at that. Look at that. 10, 10, 10, 10. Perfect. Awesome stuff. Okay, so this is the thing, all right? We're going to give you your homework here in a minute. Then we're going to run this live giveaway, okay? And then we're going to ask you to help us with something, and we have a little gift for you as well, all right? So if I can come back over here to my slide, I want to go ahead and give this to you, and understand this will be inside the members area, okay? So you want to have all this done by the time you get to day number 2. The first thing is, we want you to go live in the group. I want you to take out your phone. We want you to take out your phone and go into Facebook and click the Go Live button and talk about your light bulb moment. Talk about your profile hook. Talk about your connection magnet. Talk about the energy. Talk about the live giveaway. If you won, talk about that. Share with everybody. Let's keep the synergy, energy, and passion going, okay? And we just want you to just not blow up, not tinker. What, I don't even know what to say anymore. We just want it to be big, like everywhere, like just boom, 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 like live videos everywhere, okay? Now, if you've never done a video before, it's okay. I can remember trying to talk my little 9-year-old who was scared of her own shadow. Her name's Katarina, to do a video. And she said, Dad, what do I do? I said, just take out your phone and you're going to click the button and talk. And she did it. And she was like, that wasn't so hard. I thought it was going to be hard. No, it's not hard. Do that. That's your first thing. Now, here's the thing. If you do it, and you understand there's a lot of people on this call, our staff, and you'll see them, they have parentheses admin, okay? There's what, 30 or 40 in there?
Yeah, now also, just so you know, a couple of people have asked, how do I get into the Facebook group? They came in late or what have you.
Okay.
So, yep.
What's that link again? Yeah, we'll check on that right now, okay? We'll get you a link. So
yeah.
I lost track.
Joingroup.me.
Yeah, I lost track where I was going.
Sorry,
okay,
I didn't mean
so
to throw you off.
yeah, so you go live in that group.
Yep.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. So we have 30, 40 staff members,
Yep, we
right?
have admins,
And they have
yep.
parentheses admin next to their name. That's how you know that they're admins, okay? They are going to reach out to you and give you a gift. But what's going to happen is Daven and I are going to go and look at those live videos tonight, right? So you have till tonight to do this. And we're going to choose a winner for tomorrow. We're going to announce that winner on the call. We're going to tell you why we chose that person. They were the most heartfelt with their video. They provided the most value. They just touched on the heartstrings, right? They tugged on our heartstrings. That's the person that we're looking for. So I want you to type in the chat here, yes or no. How many of you are 110% committed? How many of you are going to go live in the group? How many of you are just going to make this thing huge? And we're just going to go and create this massive community and watch what happens in this workshop. And this is how we're able to get success for people, okay? So let's see if we can get this. How many of you are up for the challenge? And by the way, I would get to the point where you just say yes. You just say yes. You just trust the process. You just have faith. You understand, man, those two guys, they must be doing something right. And I've been in a lot of uncomfortable positions before. I put myself in a box. I've done things, I'm sure you have too, where I'm like, man, I'm scared.
Sure.
And I'm like, what was I so scared of? right?
That's true.
It's
What
incredible.
is fear? False evidence appearing real.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And I can see I get the notifications on there's like 40 people are live already. All right. Perfect. All right. That's the first thing. The second thing, work on your profile and your hook. We're going to ask you about that tomorrow. Remember, this is your first impression. This is the deal maker. And you need to have this dialed in because your prospect needs to be very clear what it is you have to offer them. Now you should know exactly what you need to do. Next, we didn't do this. We're going to do this tomorrow. We're going to have you connect with the prospects once you get your profile and your hook dialed in. That's the first thing that we're going to do once we review all this, okay? So we want to make sure that your profile is looking beautiful, that you're all set up, and then we're going to actually go out there and start connecting with people. And then this is something that you're going to be in a position where you want to have done every single day. And I'll give you a little bit of a hint. You don't have to do it yourself, but we need you to understand the strategy, okay? And then inside the members area, we're going to cover that here on the recap show, so make sure you stick around if you enjoy this, okay? You're able to set up your digital business card, all right? Your digital business card is your foot in the door, all right? So here's what we want you to do, right? We want you to go live, right? And declare your intentions in the group. Say, you know what? I need to make $22,650.16. And here's the reason why. I want to take my wife to Paris, France, when we can do that again, right? I want to have a personal chef. I want to have a personal trainer. I want to drive a Lamborghini. I know that all sounds hypey, but trust me when I say, ultimately, it's what everybody wants. Nobody's supposed to talk about it, but isn't that what you want? So if that's what you want, go get it. But be clear on your intentions. It's important. And I really believe, and I've seen it this week, that whatever you want is yours, but you have to be clear on your intentions, right? So share that with us. Share that in the group, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do, all right? We're going to choose 2 winners tomorrow. So what we want you to do is we want you to go to classreviews.me. We want you to do this right now. Can you pull that up, please?
Yeah, sure can.
Classreviews.me. Tell us what your light bulb moment was. Tell us how excited you are. Tell us about your intentions. Tell us if this is providing a transformational value in your life. Tell us if you're so excited that you stuck around and you decided to do this instead of the debates. Like, wow, like we're so very honored and that's just so incredible, right? And everybody that chose the debates instead, really? That was a bonehead move, right?
Totally.
But you're in the right place at the right time. Share that with us. And we're going to open it up here in just a second. Did that page open up?
Sure did.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put this page up here on the screen. And what's going to happen is, once again, just like the Facebook Live, we're going to go through and we're going to choose 2 people. 2 people. The ones that provide the most value. The ones that tug on the heartstrings. And by the way, we take these reviews and we share it with everybody that should have been on this call. Because we don't want them to take our word for it. You're important to us and your opinion matters and they can relate to you, right? So it's important that you leave a very detailed review here. And again, it's not a matter of who's first. Okay, so let me come over here, classreviews.me. Okay, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to open this up. It's not a speed contest or anything else. It's the person that leaves the most heartfelt comment. The one that has the most value, the big light bulb moments, right? So if I come over here and if I just refresh this, you're going to see that we're going to get to the new comments here, and that's where it's going to start. It's going to start tonight, okay? The people have already been jumping in here. That's perfect. Well, so let me see. There we go. So you don't want to just say connecting in a new way. You don't want to just say so excited. You want to be like, you know what? I wasn't sure about this class at first. I'm so glad I came on this class. These 2 guys were so energetic, so passionate. I learned more from this class than I ever had with any webinar, any training. They're giving stuff away. They had this crazy thing up on the screen. I highly recommend that anybody go through this. I now have my income goal dialed in. I have this amazing digital card. Like, share your story with us. Now, if you've already commented and if you've already said connecting or it was a LinkedIn connection magnet, or you can go and edit that comment. Understand, that we are going to choose the winner. So if we look up here from Yafron, first of all, the whole masterclass is the light bulb. But if I had to pick that one moment, it would be setting up the LinkedIn account and turning it into a sales page, plus the profile hook and the connection magnet. Oh my God, so simple and powerful. I loved it. That is the kind of comment that we are looking for, okay? So let me see if I got, they're short, but you guys want to spend some time with this. So let's see, understand the importance of the profile hook and how to construct it. Let's see. I want to go through and see if I can find somebody that has just left an incredible comment here. I'm beginning to understand the whole process. Good. Clear hook telling people what to do. I'm so excited about this class due to the fact it added clarity to the noise I've been hearing for the last 15 years. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's about to get really, really good, right? So can everybody agree on the call to put some thought into this? So Kim says the LinkedIn has a social component that can be leveraged for business. Makes more sense than Facebook, which I don't like. Awesome insight into the potential of LinkedIn. Amber says, I got that as much as I thought my LinkedIn game was on point. There is so much more I can do by leveraging this awesome tool. I created a new banner and updated my hook already. I'm very grateful for the knowledge I gained tonight. It will enable me to serve even more people. We told you we are going to get you results. Now, that is what we are looking for. We are looking for those light bulb moments because somebody can read this and they can say, wow, this was an incredible class. And Amber, we thank you for providing that. Let's see if there's any else. I have to refresh my page because it goes really fast. Perfect. So we're going to come over here. These are called recaps. Awesome stuff. And by the way, we share these recaps on our recap video that we do, right? So Tessie's saying, thank you so much. I'm happy right now to be here. I've been sick in bed for over a year now since I start here. I think my problem are because I thought a lot once again. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Okay, perfect. Good. Love the intentions. Awesome. Okay, so everybody is saying, yes, I will put some thought into this. The page isn't going away. Do me a favor, put some thought into this before we shoot that video. Oh, there's a good one. Fatima is saying, what an experience that was. The idea of connecting stat with your client based totally changed on the whole perspective I heard about online marketing, and I think it's absolutely perfect. Thank you guys for making it so easy. I think it can be if I put all my energy into it, but now I need to focus on what I like in life and my passion. Good. And make sure when you see these, click the like, click the like, click the like, click the like, click the like. Always click the like. When you see people taking action, put that energy out there because it's going to come back to you tenfold, right? So let's see. Click the like, click the like, click the like, click the like, click the like. Okay? Let's see, Gary says, still find this to be all over the place. It seems to be going around in circles. Plus, the digital card is distraction more than anything. Why is it so important? Gary, you are just not gonna make it. Like, remember, that was your promise. Be open-minded, do the steps, and wait till you get to the end of the class before you judge it, right? Yeah. But seeing the comments here, it looks to me like we're on track. But we read that so that we appreciate your comment. We're not scared of it, and we're bound and determined to make you a believer, right? So perfect. So put some thought in this, and Daven, we're gonna go choose a winner tomorrow, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Chris says, I rocked it. I've been on LinkedIn for years, but the connection magnet blew my mind. Simple and easy, but such a needle mover. This will make the gains I need. Sharman says, it was brilliant working on LinkedIn. I believe what you have educated us on tonight will allow us, those in the training, to be very successful. Thank you. I'm telling you right now, if we just listed out all the gold nuggets of everything that we're going to do for you, you will have a life transformation. But be positive, be open-minded, have high levels of energy, and don't let that little voice say, this isn't going to work, these guys don't know what they're talking about, we could be watching the debate. Like, turn that voice off and watch what happens. That's all we ask of you, okay? And show up, right? Okay, so do you have any that you want to read?
This one I love from Kerwin. Kerwin says, I'm so excited about this class due to the fact that it has added clarity to the noise that I've been hearing for the last 15 years. My light bulb moment has been the consistent engagement that you guys have offered, and I will seriously be modeling my future presentations from this. Gives me goosebumps. Just imagine what the future holds.
Awesome.
Cool.
Any more?
Well, let's see. I'm still looking here.
'Cause I'm out of breath, buddy.
Sure. Amber says, I understand that. Amber says, I got that as much as I thought my LinkedIn game was on point. There is so much more I can do to be leveraging this awesome tool. Creating a new banner and updating my hook already. I'm very grateful for the knowledge I gained tonight. It will enable me to serve even more people. Love it. Love it. Yolanda says, I expected this to just be another sales pitch dressed up like a masterclass. I was pretty shocked at how much value was provided in the first day. The profile hook was my light bulb. It really helped me dial in how to tell others what I do in a more concise way. I've always struggled to explain it when I've been asked. I'm not sure how much LinkedIn will help me since my business is B2C. It will, not B2B, but even professional women have babies and maybe I can help them. And I may be able to network with others in my industry who can refer me in the future. Also, you have to remember that yes, it's B2B, but every person you're speaking to is a C. They're all consumers, right? So LinkedIn is exactly what you need to be using in your biz. And we'll get deeper into that over the next 2 days. Good stuff. You want to hear more? Yeah, I know.
I'm good. I want to let you talk.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. And you've been speaking a lot today too. So let's see. With what I learned from this webinar, I can make enough money to provide for my family and friends and all the people I care about, and teach them to do the same and change the world. Well, we have a lot more to teach you. So hang in there. There's way more than just this. That's for sure. Light bulb moment was learning about profile hooks and magnets. It just makes so much more sense to me now. I already connected to 3 people while listening to the class. I cannot wait until the next 2 classes. Awesome, Mitchell. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are great comments.
Yep.
Here's what we would love for you to do. Can everybody commit to helping us spread the word? We don't want to break the internet anymore. We're definitely capable of that.
Yep.
But we want to impact, what's your goal?
Thousands.
Thousands of lives.
That's right.
We want to impact thousands of lives, okay? So we're going to choose a winner on this too. If we can go back to my screen for a minute, okay? And let me just make sure. Hold on, don't go to my screen just for a minute. Let me just do something real quick.
While you're looking that up, here's another one from Michelle Anton. Right. Michelle Anton, I think I know Michelle. Amazing trainings to take your dreams to the next level and monetize it while having fun with Daven and Chad. No BS, it's the real deal. Taught us the steps to have a professional, polished, media ready profile hook. Bottom line, if your profile hook isn't ready, don't expect the world to take you seriously, let alone hire you. Good stuff. That's great, Michelle. Cool.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, so if we can go to the screen.
Okay.
We have something that we would really appreciate your help with, okay? So if you go to this link right here, if everybody will please do that, what you can do is you can just take your comment that you just made or your light bulb moment. And I know this looks a little bit crazy, but there's some magic going here, okay? All we want you to do is if you look right here, so step number 1 is you're going to open up magicpost.me. And then what's going to happen is you can just go ahead and paste in your comment here at the top. Okay, so you can paste what you just left on another page. But what we want you to do is we want you to share your experience. We want you to share it with your friends, with your family, anybody that you can. Just go ahead and type in up there in the top section why somebody would want to be a part of this. What your light bulb moment was, what you hope to achieve out of this. Feel free to tag whoever you want. And then all you're going to do is just go ahead and click the button down below. And then that's going to share this incredible video that Daven and I did talking about our whole entire mission and what we wanted to do with this class. Okay? So can you guys go ahead and do that right now? I want to take a minute right now and just go ahead and share it. You can just go ahead and paste in the same comment if you want. Do you have any suggestions here? Or?
Yeah, I would just, for which one to grab?
This one right here.
No, but I mean, which one of our people?
No. What
Yep.
what they could paste here, because this is where they're going to share our post.
Yeah.
And then we're going to choose a winner out of the share.
Yeah. So same thing. We just want to know, what they got from the class, and the more heartfelt and the more exciting, or the more excited they are, that's going to those are going to be the people we're going to want to go with.
Yeah. So type in the chat. Let us know when you do that. And by the way, yes, you have to be logged into Facebook. By the way, once you submit this, you can change it, right? Yeah. You can absolutely change it. So we just want you to share it, and we just want you to help us spread the movement and the cause. Okay, so good. I'm seeing done, I'm seeing done, I'm seeing done. And then what we're able to do is we're able to go look at the shares, right? Last time I checked, there was like 85 shares already. So we're able to look at the shares, and we're just going to go and choose a random winner out of somebody that shared this post. Okay? Good. Done. Incredible. Okay. magicpost.me. All right. Good. Is there anything else that we want to add, Daven?
Yeah, I do know that people have been asking some questions, and we're going to actually stick around for a little post wrap up too. That's right. But also, if you have questions, maybe how to get into your membership or what have you, you can actually go to support@3daybusinessmasterclass.com, and our super happy and excited people are waiting for you to help you out with anything you need. So not a problem at all.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's all I have.
Okay,
we got
so
their homework too.
So you need to be back here tomorrow night at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. or 5 p.m. EDT, 8 p.m. EDT, and we're going to get this going all over again. We're going to move into day 2. What are we going to be sharing on day 2, Chad?
Well, so day 2 is where we're going to go and put together their messaging. They're going to make connections, right? So we're actually going to do that on the call. You're going to find the prospect, make the connection, have the messaging dialed in.
That's right. So this is lead gen. This is where we take what we've created today and we actually take it out into the world and we actually begin generating leads. So it's all going to happen tomorrow. Now, we're going to cut away now. This is the end of the masterclass, but we're going to stick around for kind of a post wrap up. If you want to ask some questions of us or just share your feedback, we're going to stick around for a few before we grab some dinner. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Team, are you
right.
hungry? Everybody's hungry. Yeah, we're all hungry. What's that? Okay. What was that?
Oh, we did promise one more giveaway, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Want to give
Cool.
some stuff away?
Yeah, let's do it.
One more time?
One more cash grab?
Does Johnny want to roll another giveaway?
All
Let's do it.
right, cool.
You're going to push the button.
Ba-ba-bum. It's cash grab time. I get to push the button?
Yeah, do you want to make sure everybody's in?
Yep. So let's say, make sure you go to, or if you haven't already, go to registertowin.me. That's registertowin.me. Make sure to put in your name, your info. I'm sure most of you already have already. So I think we're going to go ahead and pick a winner, yeah?
Go for it.
All right, here we go. And the winner is Amelie Ballard.
Amelie Ballard.
Is it Amelie?
Congratulations.
Amelie?
What did she win?
$100.
$100
PayPal. Yep.
All right.
Okay. And for those winners, you want to make sure to send your PayPal email address to support@3daymasterclass.com. That's how you... I keep doing that. 3daybusinessmasterclass.com. So sorry. So if you go to support@3daybusinessmasterclass.com, give us your PayPal email. We will send you $100. If you don't have PayPal, we can do Venmo or ACH, but PayPal's easiest. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to sign off for now. We will see you with one more. We have one more thing. Yes. Yes. Yeah. We're going to stick around for the post. Yeah. So we're going to sign off now. You can go, but if you want to stick around and chat with us for a few, we're going to do a post class and we're going to answer your questions. We can share some feedback. Thanks, everybody. We will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. EDT, 8 p.m. EDT. Thanks, everybody.